Hello everyone, my name is Diego Pantuza. I'm from Brazil. I am here with my friend. I was a professional player. Hope you guys like it.
Welcome to Football Unknown.
This is the final episode of the first season of Football Unknown podcast, and I'm glad that you're here to close it off for us.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you. I mean, this is a whole new different setup. Like how do you feel comfortable? You feel ready?
Oh, so comfortable, my friend.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This
Perfect.
place is amazing.
How you like the studio here?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Tell people who you are and what you do. Introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah, so my name is Diego Pantuza. I'm from Brazil, and I used to play soccer my whole life. And I played professional and some clubs in Europe, Brazil. I started young with 4 years old, more or less,
Yeah.
playing futsal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, futsal, most playing futsal. And then when I had 7-8 years old, I started to play 11v11 outdoor. Like you see me there in Dylan playing in the tournament. Training every day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on the weekends tournaments. A lot of travels.
Yeah.
When I complete around 17 years old, I played in one club, the name Minas Gerais Club.
What was
And they had a deal, was great. And they had a deal with one club in Sweden.
Oh.
And then the director of the club, he invited me to play there, to sign my first professional contract.
So that was a club in Brazil, and they had a
Had a deal with a
with
club in
Sweden.
Sweden, yes.
Oh, wow.
So they have like connections, right?
Yeah.
And then the director of the club, he see me playing in one game there in Brazil.
Yeah.
And then he invited me to play there on Sweden.
Wow.
He offered me a good contract.
At 17. How old?
18 years
18,
old, more or
yeah.
less. And I did a deal with him to travel when I complete 20 years old. So I stayed in Brazil two more years.
2 more years and then
Training, playing, to
getting
be
better,
prepared,
yeah.
getting better, to be prepared to
play in
play
Sweden.
there. Because you have to complete at least 18 years old to travel.
To travel.
Yeah, you know. So then with 20 years old, like I said, I went to Sweden to play my first adventure, my first professional contract with one club there in third division. The name of the club was Iter Hugdals IK. Was amazing experience. I played there one season. Was in 2008. Was amazing.
Yeah.
And then I back to Brazil to play it again. So in Brazil in 2009, I went to Desportiva Capixaba. It's one
really?
club from first division Brazil. Big stadium, a lot of people. So I played the Brazil Cup. Was amazing. Was in 2009. And then 2012, I went to Portugal to play on the best club that I had the opportunity to play, Benfica in Portugal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a big club.
That's big.
Big club.
And they were playing first division in Portugal at that time?
In Portugal was the second division.
Second division
I
at
went
the
there
time.
with 24 years old, so I played on a second team. So I
Wow.
played the second league in Portugal.
That's
But
crazy.
big stadiums,
Wow, Benfica.
20,000, 30,000 people on the stadium.
Wow.
Training every day, a lot of travels on the country. Was great experience. Then I back to Brazil again.
Yeah. You
I
went back to
played-
Brazil after Benfica. You went back to Brazil?
Back to Brazil again after one season there.
Yeah.
So I played in Brazil again. And then in 2015, I had the opportunity to play in Germany, third division.
Wow.
One club there on the city, Virgas. The name of city is Virgas. It's hard to say, but
Yeah.
was
Germany's
in Germany for half season. I played there. And then in 2018, I came to United States to play here. I played on Tropics in Lakeland. And now I used to play in some tournaments around the country. Like next month, I will travel to Atlanta to play one tournament there. 8,000 for the champion. Yes.
Yeah. So what do you play for a team or like how does that work?
You mean here?
Yeah.
So here, most of the times I have connections. Those guys, the owners of the team know me, so they invite me to play like that cup next month. It's going to be in Atlanta, so they call me and then they invite me to play.
Yeah.
We have a deal, so then I travel, I play, and that's my job.
Wow.
And also I am a coach, soccer coach here. I work for High Soccer Arena. It's one big academy here in Orlando. We have like 400 kids
playing.
Yeah, playing soccer.
Yeah. Of like different age groups and stuff.
Yeah, different age groups. I start with the older ones, like U18, and now I have the little ones. I have the U10.
Wow. So are you the coach for both of them, the U18s and the U10s, or
I start with the older ones. So now I still you're working with the little ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's go back to Brazil when you were like very, very young. At what age did you fall in love with soccer?
3-4 years old.
3-4 years old.
Yeah.
The culture of soccer.
When I got my mentality, when you become like more smart, so you learn more things, so you understand more things. So I saw soccer and I love it. With, like I said, with 4 years old, I started playing futsal. Yeah.
At so young, you play. So did you play for a club or was it just like playing pickup?
With 4 years old, for one academy there. So with some friends mine, but not professional club, but one academy like academy that I work now. Yeah. One academy there, one club academy to start learning
the basic.
The basic is fundamentals of the game.
Yeah.
But too young, I love it. I love it, the game.
And then you started playing 11v11 at 7 years?
8 years old.
For what team did you play for at that age?
Same academy.
Same academy, but
same academy, but they had futsal and also 11v11.
Yeah. Which one did you like best?
Everything there is soccer. I love it. 11v11, 5v5, futsal or 7v7 that I play a lot in Brazil.
Yeah.
But I prefer 11v11.
11v11.
Yeah.
So you were playing for that academy over there, and you're doing well. What are some things you learned playing for that academy? Coming from futsal and then going to play 11v11?
Futsal, I always said that to my kids too.
Yeah.
Futsal is good because futsal, you have to learn and play in small spaces.
Yeah.
And fast. You have to think fast. So I believe it's the best way to who want to learn how to play soccer. Yeah. The best way is starting on futsal. Because you start on futsal, you learn the fundamentals of the game, like how to control the ball, how to pass the ball in small spaces.
Yeah.
And then when you go to play 11v11, where you have more space, becomes easier.
Yeah.
Because so you already know how to play in small spaces.
Yeah.
Imagine when you play with big space like 11v11.
Yeah, that's great.
So that's my advice. Yeah. So if you want to start, the best way, futsal. Then if you want to play 11v11, go to play 11v11.
Because I have one of my friends who he came up from Brazil and he played for my travel team in Broward. He's from Brazil. And he played for a futsal academy over there. And he came up, and I think that was his like first time playing competitive 11v11 soccer, and he was amazing. He knew how to move. His touch is amazing. He knows how to play the game.
Yeah, the movement is different. So futsal, all the time you are moving,
you have to
moving all the time, on defense, on the attack. And then when you have the ball, you learn more fast because you have to pass the ball and move, pass the ball and move.
And you can't stop at all.
You can't stop. That's why they make changes all the time. They make subs all the time. You can sub in and back to the game.
Yeah.
You can sub in, and then when you are out, you can sub in again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But 11v11, no. When you sub out, you can't back to the game. You can't back to the game. Yeah. But 11v11, sometimes if you know how to position on the game, you just can take your spot, and sometimes you can breathe.
Yeah,
you can just cover your area on the field. But futsal, no, you have to move all the time.
Yeah.
You have to move, run all the time. It's a more is a faster game. So you're gonna learn more on futsal, the fundamentals of the game, like I said, and then to put in practice when you play 11v11 is more easier.
So in your opinion, playing 11v11 was easier for you than playing futsal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I came from futsal.
Yeah.
That's why. But I know some players that all of their lives they play only 11v11. So it's a different way to learn.
Yeah.
You can learn, yes, you can learn. Of course, you can learn it. If you have potential, you have talent.
Yeah, exactly.
But my advice is this: if you start playing futsal, is the best way to learn more fundamentals of the game.
And you get more individual skill. You learn
Much more.
Way better.
Way better. It's skill 1v1 futsal.
It's
Futsal, my friend. Futsal is the best way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you played futsal as you came up here? Do you play often? Futsal?
Yeah. We won one tournament last week.
Also, you play both futsal and 11v11
futsal and 11-11. We won the tournament from the United Futsal, the federation, the United Futsal.
Yeah.
It's a big tournament we won last week. Futsal.
Wow.
Futsal. Yeah.
How much money do you get in that? Do you get money or anything?
No. It was for
Just for a fun.
more for not for fun, but to have a name, to put on social stuffs, because it's good. The United Futsal they bring a lot of good tournaments.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So going back, just coming into 11v11, what are some things that you had to learn and had to adapt with coming to play from futsal to 11v11?
The difference between futsal, good question. Yeah, like I said, the movement on the field is totally different from futsal because on field 11v11, like I said, sometimes like me, I play as a midfielder.
Yeah.
You can take your spot over there. Sometimes you just cover your area. You don't need to run too much. So you learn this. So you adapt it.
Yeah.
But on futsal, no. The movement is all the time, back to back. You run too much.
Yeah.
That's why I said about the
come
subs.
come in and
you
out.
come out and
Yeah.
come in.
Yeah.
So the difference basically is this: on field, you can take your position, cover your area when you don't have the ball, and you can, if you learn this fast,
Learn the positioning.
Yes, so you can keep more energy. That's why the players play like 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You know that 45 minutes each half.
Yeah.
And futsal is only 20 minutes each half.
Yeah.
So it's different.
It's intense, yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
intense.
can tell.
Yeah. So that's the difference. So, but most of the things is the same. So how you control the ball, how you move the ball, pass and move on the spaces. Most of the things is still the same thing.
Yeah. And how was your coaches at that time? Being so young and coming from futsal, because I'm pretty sure you just from futsal and when you're playing 11v11, it's like you're running everywhere because that's what you're used to. So how was your coaches helping when they were helping you? Telling you, okay, it's different now, right? You have to know your positioning and what it be. How do you feel they did when teaching you that stuff? And
Yeah, so I had some good coaches on futsal and some good coaches on 11v11. They have different concepts of the game. That's a good too, because I learned from futsal with them, with the coach that I had, and I learned a lot with the coach that I had on 11v11, mostly on the team, on professional teams like Benfica.
Yeah.
So I had very good coaches that they learn different concepts. So, and then I could get those concepts from 11v11, from futsal, and improve my game.
Yeah.
You know what I
Make it
mean?
even better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But for sure they had like I said, different concepts of the game.
The game throughout, right?
Yeah.
And
But for me it was good because I could improve a lot.
Yeah, right. And then so you until what 20 you stayed in Brazil before going out to signing your pro contract. How was it? How did you come to realize that a team from Sweden wanted you to play for them?
Oh,
How
man.
was it?
Imagine,
bring me back to this.
yeah, imagine when you had, like I said, 17 years old, and then one team from Europe come to talk with you. Hey, my friend, we wanna invite you to play with us, and we wanna offer you a professional contract.
That's crazy.
was my dream. Man.
Beautiful. And coming from Brazil too, because Brazil has so many talented players.
So many.
And it's so
many.
hard.
I know so many players that never had one opportunity to play.
And they're so talented. They're so skillful. But the competitiveness in Brazil is like...
Millions of players.
Millions.
That's why.
Yeah.
And you don't have a spot for everyone.
Exactly. There's a lot of teams, yes, but it's hard to get the recognition, especially in Brazil.
It's a lot of details on this, because could be a good agent to help you, to put you on a good team.
Yeah.
Could be sometimes the player have talent but don't have a good mentality. That's make a lot of difference.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Because to play soccer is, I always said that to my kids, my students. It's not only how good you are with the ball. It's not. Have much more here on your mind.
Yeah. Discipline.
Mentality. How you work hard.
Yeah.
How you sacrifice.
Yeah.
To don't go like parties.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
To don't drink alcohol. You can drink. Yeah, I know some professional players that drink. It's okay, but you have to have limit. And some of players don't have that limit.
They can't eat healthy and remain and say eating healthy.
You have to be healthy, my friend.
Yeah.
Soccer today is 70-80% physical.
Yep.
If you don't take care of yourself, of your body, you're never going to play. Never. I always use the example of Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, the best players today, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Messi run with 90 minutes of the second half like he runs without training? Impossible. He training a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone says about Cristiano Ronaldo. Everyone knows how he training a lot,
works,
how hard he works hard. Okay, but Messi too. He's not only talent.
Yep.
He works really, really hard. So if you want to be a professional player, you have to work hard.
Yep.
Don't have like easy way, you know? So you have to sacrifice discipline, like you said.
Yeah.
And you have to work hard. Work hard, my friend. Always. I have now 34 years old. I still play in high level because I work very, very hard.
And you kept your body proper. Kept the body in shape. You know, so...
Water. Take care of yourself, my friend. You have to work hard. Don't have an easy way. And I saw a lot of kids today come to me, Coach, do you think I am good enough to play? I said the truth. Do you want to be honest with you? Okay, I will be honest with you. You can play. You have level to play. But you have to work hard.
You have to work hard.
From now. Not tomorrow, now. That's you make the difference tomorrow when maybe you had the opportunity to play in one professional club.
Yeah.
You have to be prepared. How? Working hard.
Even after, you're done training with the team, take an extra hour, 2 hours.
I did this a lot of times.
A lot, man.
Extra times.
Wow.
Extra trainings.
Yeah.
By myself, like put your shoes on, man. My friend, no excuses. Go to the street, go run 30 minutes, stretch, take care of yourself. Training.
Work on the weak foot. Work on your weaknesses.
Good point.
Work on them.
I did this a lot. I remember I had one coach when I had 12 years old, more or less. I couldn't shot with my left foot. I am a right foot.
Your right foot, yeah.
I couldn't even pass the ball with my left foot. And I had that coach. I remember his name, Gabriel.
Coach Gabriel.
He came to my house, and Diego, I will help you. You're gonna learn how to play with your left foot because you're gonna need this.
Yeah.
And I remember he bring like one bag with, I don't know, 20 balls. He put the balls. And Diego, you're gonna shoot using only your left foot. With 12 years old.
Wow.
I remember I said, no, I don't like this. I have my right foot. My right foot is enough.
Yeah.
No, you're going to shoot with your left foot, he said. And then every day, it's about repetition. Because talent, you born with this.
Yes, you're born with
skills.
Yeah.
You born with this.
Yeah.
I believe God gives to you that talent.
Yeah.
To some of players, of course, not to everyone. But fundamentals of the game you can learn. It's about practice every day. How to shot with your weak foot, like you said, left foot or right foot, doesn't matter. It's about practice.
Yep.
But you have to do it.
You have to be disciplined enough to do it.
So I did this a lot. I remember with 12 years old, every day, my friend, me and the coach there, and one parking next to my house, training every day. Left foot, cross. I can't, coach. No, you can. Cross, pass, dribble with your left. Only your left foot.
Only your left foot.
Who's only your left foot? I remember that. I remember that.
And that was in Brazil.
On Brazil.
It's in Brazil.
And today I am so grateful for him to help me because made a difference. Today I can do whatever you want with my right and left foot.
And your left.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, right? Because I went to Germany for 2 weeks. I had a tryout for they're taking a group of players to play in Germany against some academies and local teams over there. Do you know Arne Friedrich? He played for Germany back in 2014. The World Cup before 2014.
Who?
Arne Friedrich. He played for some teams in Bundesliga. He plays for Augsburg, Hertha, BSC. He told me, because he knew that he could see that my left foot was my weak part. I could pass, I could shoot, I could cross, everything in my right, but I could only pass with my left. And you have to be able to use both feet if you want to make it to the next level. Because the coaches, they want to see that you have every element of the game. I could be a 10 out of 10 with my right foot and have a 0 out of 10 with my left. And then they have a player who is 7 on his right and 5 on his left, and they're gonna take that player.
This is a professional mentality. What if you ask me, Diego, what did you learn with your career on soccer? I will say, my friend, what I learned most important is the mentality, strong mentality that you always can improve something. Always. Always you can improve something on the game. Your weak foot, header, anything.
Positioning. It's just looking at those pro
read
players.
the game. Always you can improve your game. But how? Like I said, working.
Yep.
Working hard.
So leaving from, when you were leaving to go to Sweden, a new country, different level, right? How was, not even about soccer, how was the culture, right? Coming from Brazil to Europe, how was that, the culture difference?
Yeah, again, different concept of the game. Because in Brazil, we have a concept that we like to have the ball, we like to having fun on the game. You know us. So,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, Robinho, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, Ronaldo.
Daniel Alves.
Yeah, so we like to skills,
Neymar, yeah.
But there on Sweden, I had to learn a different concept that they like more a physical game, a more fast game, running, using the wingers to get on deep on the field, to cross the ball to the strikers. So it's a total different concept of the game. So I had to learn this fast, to put what I had, the best that I had on my game, my game, to play there, but on the concept that they like to play.
So it's a whole different.
So
you had to adapt to that.
Adapted.
At 18 or 20.
With 20 years old. But it was good because, again, like I had a different concept from futsal and then a different concept from your 11v11 and now another concept of the game from Europe.
Wow.
So like I said, you improve.
Yeah.
And you put in practice every day. So it's about experience, So I had experience on my the futsal. I had experience from Brazil 11v11, and now I'm gonna have experience here in Europe.
Yeah.
And
how was the competition in Sweden?
Oh, good level.
Yeah.
Good level. Man, to be honest, today don't have like weak soccer, because we leave the social media stuffs. So we have the YouTube, we have Instagram.
Yep.
So everyone can learn, like in 1 minute, the concept of soccer from Brazil, from Germany, from Japan, or wherever. Everywhere. So everyone improved a lot. So I mean, on the world.
In the world,
it's hard to say, have one country over there that the soccer is weak.
Yeah.
No.
Everyone
now is like equal because we have this.
Yep.
Smartphones, we have internet, we have notebook, whatever. So you can learn from everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
So the competition, my point is the competition now is more equal.
Yep. Way more
Everywhere.
equal, yeah.
You know, so we have good levels everywhere.
Yeah.
Every country.
But why do you think that some teams are just stronger than other teams?
Money.
Money.
Yeah.
Money.
Simple as that. Because you can't have comparison with, like, for example, one club from second division, for example, against Real Madrid.
Yeah, you can't, yeah.
That have
PSG.
millions on to
Yeah.
buy any player.
Anybody, yeah.
Anybody. So the difference is money.
Is the money.
Money. Because the clubs, the biggest clubs on the world, they have more money. Real Madrid or Bayern de Munich or Chelsea or whatever team that you want to say from first division or elite of soccer,
Yeah.
they have more money. They can buy everyone. They can buy the best players.
The best players.
That's and the best coaches.
Best coaches, best players.
Staff, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, so they give a good life for the players. So it's different. It's different, my friend. It's different. It's different when you don't have too much money to build a team with a lot of stars.
Yep.
One team with a lot of players that play on national teams, you know. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah.
How many years did you do at Sweden? In Sweden, you did
1 year.
1 year at Sweden.
Portugal 1 year, and Germany was half season, like 4 months more or less.
So from Sweden to Germany to Sweden to Portugal, right? It was Sweden and Portugal. What was the difference between the way of playing in Sweden and the way of playing in Portugal?
Yeah, so like I said, in Sweden is more fast. They look to find the wingers the most fast you can to get deep on the field, crossing the balls. Most of the teams, they play like this on Sweden.
Yeah.
Portugal is more like Brazil. They like skills.
They like the skills.
But also physical.
Right.
Physical game.
So it's more of the Brazilian style and Sweden style, but together.
Yes, together. Yes, yes. Because they like to use the wingers as well, but with skills, like on Brazil, but physical, a lot of physical. Most of the, like I played on Germany too, most of the countries there, the concept of the games is too physical. That's why you have to work. Hard. Yeah. I remember in Portugal, I did a lot of extra trainings by myself. Put my shoes on, went to the street, running to getting better.
Yeah. And then you went to Germany after that.
Yes.
Oh no, or did you go back to Brazil?
I back to Brazil.
Back to Brazil.
In Portugal was in 2012. I back to Brazil. I played in Brazil 2 more years, and then in 2015 I went to Germany to play their third division.
So when you went back to Brazil, you said you played the Brazilian Cup. What was?
I played in 2009 the Brazil Cup.
How was that? How was that experience playing in the Brazil Cup?
But just one example is how big was this. I remember after one practice, the president of the club, he got on us and he said, okay, because the Brazil Cup is like playoffs already. If you won, you go to the next playoffs. If you lose, you out. That's it.
Yeah.
And imagine that all the most of the teams from the first division on Brazil, they play the Brazil Cup. And I remember the president said, if you won the game, we're gonna have 100,000 to split with the players. 100,000. 100,000. This is
separate from
salary.
Yeah. Wow.
100,000 to, hey guys, you guys won, congratulations. 100,000 for you guys to split. Like, let's go party. No, like, I just kidding. But 100,000 to split with the players. So just to you see how much money they put into that.
Wow.
So
and
you
how serious you take it too.
You have a big responsibility, my friend. When you have a professional contract, it's like any job. Yeah. It's a job. So you have to be professional. You have to take your responsibility and do your best every day. Because behind you have sponsors, have too much money.
Yeah. And the thing is, you're in Brazil.
And also the guests. They want to see the team winning.
Yeah. And, you know, if you're doing bad and you think like, oh, well, you know, I can't be replaced. No. There's a lot of other players fighting for a spot that would do anything to be where you are right now. So you have to
Exactly. Yeah.
value that, and
Yeah.
always want to be better.
You have to be grateful.
Yeah.
I like the word. You have to be grateful.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's millions of players.
Hmm.
They would like to be there,
Yeah.
and some of them don't have the opportunity to be there. Not because they don't have talent enough, but like I said,
It's
you don't
a lot of
have
factors. You don't have
agent.
agents, yeah.
You don't have a good mentality sometimes,
Mhm.
or you weren't on a good place on the right moment.
Yeah.
So a
Did,
lot
did
of
you have an agent? You had an
yes,
had an agent?
sometimes yes,
Yeah.
sometimes yes.
What did your agent do for you personally that helped you?
Basically he have connection, and then he take your video. He
Mhm.
can send to somebody. Like when I went to Benfica, I remember the guy just sent my video to the director of the club there. The director saw my video,
Mhm.
and he said, "Oh, he looks good. I want that guy here on my team."
Yeah.
And then he sent me a letter on Brazil, invite me to play there, like 2 weeks tryout to go there.
Mhm.
He sent me the ticket of flying.
So
Yeah.
so everything was
They
paid for.
paid for everything.
Yeah.
And then I went to Portugal like with 2 weeks tryouts with them.
Wow.
I remember I played the first game on pre-season. I scored a goal. We tied 1-1, and I scored the
And
goal.
you scored the
Yeah,
goal to equalize.
I scored the goal, and I remember the coach after that game. He just said, "I want that guy.
Wow.
Sign him."
And you were a midfielder at the time?
Midfielder and also winger.
Also
but
winger.
most of the times midfielder.
Yeah. Attacking mid.
Attacking mid. Yeah, my position was a 10 or left winger.
Which one do you like more? Midfield.
As a 10 midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Why?
my position.
Why do you like to be a cam more than?
I feel my more comfortable there because I have a good pass. I have a good vision of the game. So I on that position, I can put my teammates on a good position to score, like giving assists, and also came from behind to score goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I feel more comfortable on that position.
How was it playing in Germany?
Germany, man, is too cold.
Cold. Oh my! It's so cold,
But it's
bro.
a beautiful place. A beautiful place. Good people.
Mhm.
Oh, like Portugal and like Sweden was a great experience that I gonna have for my whole life.
Yeah.
Too physical, like in Portugal, like in Sweden. Like I said, Europe is the same concept
Yeah.
of the game.
Just little different flares, but
Yeah,
it's mainly the
But
same.
they like more to have the ball.
In Germany?
Possession.
Yeah.
Possession.
Yeah.
Like Germany and Spain, they like more to have the ball.
Yes.
I didn't play in Spain like I would like to play,
Yeah, of course.
but I know some guys there in Spain, and I know the concept is basically the same, to have the ball.
Have the ball always.
Yeah.
Always
yeah,
have the ball.
Yeah, have the ball with a lot of physical, too fast game.
Wow.
So you see Bayern Munich playing, they like to
They
have
like
the ball.
to have the ball.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
But-
like Barcelona, they like to have the ball. So the concept is basically the same.
Okay, look at a team like Manchester City. They like to have the ball a lot.
Mhm.
But then you look at
Because Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola.
He brings that concept. Because before that, if you saw the games before Pep Guardiola,
Yeah.
just
Fast.
go directly to the
Yeah,
goal. That's
yeah.
it. With Pep Guardiola now he changed the mentality,
Mhm.
the concept of the game there. Now they like to have the ball, patience with the ball. If you can go forward, reset,
Exactly.
keep the ball.
Just keep the ball.
Keep
Yeah.
the ball. Like he did on Barcelona.
Yeah.
But Pep Guardiola brings that concept, that mentality. Because before that, if you see the Premier League, most of the teams, they like to just
They
go,
like
just
to
go,
go.
pressure,
All the time, all the
run with
time.
the ball, forward.
Yeah.
And Pep Guardiola changed that.
Which of all of these countries that you've played in so far, which one do you like the best?
Portugal.
Portugal. Why? Why do you like Portugal?
Because the biggest club that I play, Benfica.
Well, that
we
is-
had more good things for the players.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after you came up to the US,
US in 2018.
Yeah.
I got here in 2018, November 2018, and I came to play the indoor league. I don't know if you know the MSL league.
Mhm.
It's a indoor professional league with walls.
yeah.
So I came to play this league.
How was that? How was it playing, coming up here and playing that league? Coming back. to
Total
indoor?
different game, my friend. I spent 1.5 years to learn how to. I still have to learn more because it's a total different game. Because sometimes you have, for example, a counter-attack situation 3 against 2, and you go to finish on the goal, the ball hit on the wall, and the ball hit on the wall and back. So it becomes a counter-attack against you. So you had the counter-attack,
and then you miss, you hit the wall.
You miss because imagine that, have a wall there side by side on the goal. The goal is right here, and on the side of the goal have wall on the wall.
Yeah.
So you try to shot on the goal, the ball hit on the wall, and bam,
and then now
and back, and now you have a counter-attack against you. It's a crazy game, but it's a different experience for me. It was
and
good.
It's fun to
fun,
play in
big arenas with like
really
5,000 people. Yeah,
really? Is
it's
that
nice.
big?
Yeah, it's that big. Yeah.
What
in Lakeland they have one big arena. It's nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still play to this day?
But I didn't play yet on the league because I still have to wait for my documents. But I could train with the guys every day.
Yeah.
And also I was there on the games, on the bench, watching the games. So it's nice.
You said you're a coach now. You coach players now. From all of your experiences playing in all those different countries, learning all those different concepts, different cultures, right? What's some advice you would give to a player, whether they're 10 or a player that's in college or wants to play college or wants to play professional in Europe? What is an advice you would give to that player? So
my advice is take care of yourself, discipline, and hard work. If you wanna be a better player and maybe become a professional player one day, discipline, take care of yourself, hard work, and sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. Don't have easy way, my friend.
Yeah.
You're gonna have invitation to go to the parties. Yeah, you can go, but put limit. You wanna be like everybody else, or you wanna be a professional player one day?
Yeah. Sacrifice.
So sacrifice. That's
Perfect.
my advice.
Perfect. I thank you so much for coming on the podcast, man. It's been really, really nice having you on. Learning from you.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Last episode of the first season of the Football Unknown podcast. Perfect. I love your insight, and I think it's the perfect way to end the first season. But what are you gonna be doing from here on out as a person, as a player? Yeah, my first thank you again for you guys. Great job, great place, beautiful place here. I think I can play 5-6 years more. Yeah. And then my idea is to keep coaching those kids, to develop them, because I love soccer and I want to be, even when I stop to play, one day I will stop. I don't like to think on this now because I love this game, my friend. I want to play for my whole life if I could. But one day I have to stop. We need to be realistic. And then I want to keep working as a coach. Involved in soccer. Yeah, because I love this game. It's my life. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for on the podcast, man. It was a pleasure having you. And it's a great pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the future.